Hello everyone, welcome to MBA Karo. If you are targeting NMAT 2024, this video is a must watch for you to understand about the examination, the difficulty level, the kind of questions, and what is the score required to maintain the cutoff, and what are the best preparation resources. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for great content on MBA preparation. So I am an MBA exam expert and I keep writing different examinations. This was my scorecard for NMAT 2023. So I appeared on NMAT on the very first day, okay, and scored 280. And then I took a retake just to test that because there you will find some claims in the market that NMAT score, if you give in October, it is high, in November, it is low, in December, it is even lower. Okay, so there are rumors spread by some fake people. Okay, so to prove this that this does not happen, I appeared again on 18th of November and scored in the similar range. So there might be a slight variation, which is perfectly fine because maybe one or two questions more or less attempted correctly could impact your score, but your overall score does not change much. Okay, so that's a big myth that the scores change in November, December. Okay, some people will claim that the scores are less, so do not trust any such person. Now let's talk about NMAT. It is conducted by GMAC, which is the organization that conducts GMAT also. So you might have heard of GMAT. GMAT is used for admission to global colleges and some Indian colleges as well. So it is taken by approximately 50 to 60,000 test takers. So less audience compared to CAT. Okay, and in the difficulty wise also, if I talk about, it is uh, less difficult than CAT. And there is one interesting thing about it is that there is repeat takes are allowed. But there is a catch in this. Okay, the catch is that you can take three takes, one, retake one and retake two. Okay, but the catch here is NMIMS does not accept it. Takes only first attempt. Now what happens is there are some colleges which, like for example, XIM Bhubaneswar and some others which accept retake also. But NMM is the main institute does not accept the retake. So there is a catch with associated with it. If you're targeting those colleges, probably you can take the retake. The main important college is NMIMS Mumbai, which is among the top 2025 business schools in the country, located in Mumbai. Okay, has a good legacy of the past. Then you have NMIMS Bangalore. Then there is NMIMS Hyderabad and Indore also. Okay, you have KJ Somaya, XIM Bhubaneswar. So these are the major colleges that accept NMAT scores. Now, if you are waiting for the examination notification and all, let me tell you the examination notification will be released somewhere in July or August, mid-July or August beginning. The application is open till October. Okay, and the application fee last year for the past few years it has been 2,800 plus GST. So GST is 1,800, so 18%. So you will have to pay 3,304 to be precise for the form. Okay, the test taking window is October to December. Now, one interesting thing about this examination is there is no fixed date. Okay, like in case of CAT, ZAT, or any other examination, there is one particular date on which the examination happens. Now, NMAT has a long window. It starts from somewhere early October to mid December, around 2 months window, in which you can opt for the dates. Now, it has two modes. Either you can take at home or at the center. If you take it at home, it will be a proctor test, and there are some challenges that there might be issues with the proctor, right? Or even like if there is technical glitch, you will be responsible for it. Okay, they can't help. But if you take it as center, it's a better version. Like because if there is any technical glitch, the center will fix it. Okay, so better to take it at the center than at home. So they have certain slots and you have to choose from that slot, and the slots are available like first come first serve basis. Okay, then declaration of the results take place in January, which is followed by GDPI, and the final result comes by the end of March. So this is the timeline of NMAT. So if you're targeting NMAT, the examination is going to start from October. So you have 5 months from now. Okay, and if you want to take late, you have 6 or 7 months. So when should one take NMAT? I will create a separate video on it. Now, if you talk about the pattern, right, what kind of questions come, what is the duration? So it has a total of 108 questions to be done in 2 hours. Okay, so 120 minutes is the total duration, and 120 marks per section. Okay, now unlike other examinations like CAT, if it has sectional timings, it gives equal time per section, although the number of questions are different. In NMAT, you are given time as per the level of the section. Level of the section means the time taken to solve. For example, if you have to solve 36 questions of quant versus 36 questions of verbal, definitely it will take more time in quant. So in quant, they give you 52 minutes. In language skills, 28 minutes, and logical reasoning, 40 minutes. Okay. Now, this is an interesting examination. Sectional time is different in different sections. Now, one important aspect is you can choose the order of sections. Okay, so say there are six choices. You want to start with language, quant, and then logical reasoning, or logical reasoning, language, and quant. Any choice you wish to make, you can do at the beginning of the paper. You cannot change in between. In the beginning of the paper, you have to decide in what order are you going to attempt the sections. So this happens in the beginning of the section. There is no negative marking. Okay, no negative marking for a wrong answer, and a question can be viewed only once. ये सबसे बड़ा challenge होता है, question सिर्फ एक बार दिखता है. ठीक है, so let's say you are attempting a test. Now you there is no back button. Okay, just next button. So if you miss a question, like if you thought that okay, let me revisit it, that is not possible. So that is these are some special things. And then there is adaptive marking. Adaptive marking is like if you divide 120 by 36, you will not get an integer. So how are the questions marked? That is not known. Okay, nobody knows this unless apart from the NMAT conducting body. So if some institute claims that they have this adaptive marking, do not trust them, because you do not know how the marking is done. Which question carries how many marks? That is not known. Okay, so I'll create a separate video on adaptive marking also. Watch that to understand it further. Now let's talk about the syllabus, the kind of questions that you get and you should prepare for these. First is reading comprehension. You have either 2 or 3 passages. Some people get 2 passages, some people get 3 passages of 4 questions each. Okay, now one thing in NMAT is group is of 4 questions, whether it is RC, whether it is LR, okay, whether it is a DI set. So they have 4 questions each. So RC, if you get 2 RCs, so you have 8 questions of RCs, 3 RCs, 12 questions of RCs. So that varies from person to person. So in the same slot also, if 2 people are writing the test, each one will see different set of questions. So that is the speciality about NMAT. Now talking about other question types, we have parajumbles, which you are already aware of. It has options. Like in CAT, you do not have options in parajumbles, but here you will have options. Then there is error spotting. Now there are fill in the blanks, which are of 3 types. Okay. So first is prepositions. Prepositions means they will give you three set of three blanks. Okay, 3 sentences, one, two, three, and there will be 6 propositions A, B, C, D, E, F. So you need to choose the combination. Suppose they will give options like A, D, E, B, D, F. So you have to choose which set will fit into these 3 blanks in that order. Okay, so we will come up with videos on this also, that what are the kind of questions you get in the exam. Okay, then you have single blank, fill in the blanks. Okay, one blank might be there, or double blank. Then there is verbal analogy. Analogy basically means it is usually a verbal reasoning question. It can be synonym, antonym, or some other relation related to vocabulary. So this is what is in the English section. Now it has a very set pattern. It does not change its pattern. The kind of questions remain constant. You won't find any surprise in the paper. A surprise in the sense that, like, some examinations you study something and something else comes up in the examination. You expect something else happens. That is not the case in NMAT. Okay, it has a very standard pattern. Now talking about the logical reasoning section, it is half of critical reasoning. So these you can talk about critical reasoning. It has statement conclusion, course of action, statement assumption, statement inference, statement argument. So these are critical reasoning questions. So you have now you can divide into two parts, critical reasoning and analytical reasoning. So it is almost 50%. So you may have like 16-20, or you may have 18-18. So it is between this range, like 16 to 20 on the extremes, like 16 of critical reasoning, 20 of analytical reasoning, or vice versa, 17, 19, 18, 18. So I mean almost half half. Okay, so not much difference. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि 25 questions of analytical reasoning and just 11 of critical reasoning, not that way. It is almost half half. Okay, then arrangement, there will be one or two puzzles of arrangement, again with four questions. Arrangements include linear arrangement, circular arrangement, some grid based arrangement, etc. Then you have input output. Okay, this is also very crucial. It is asked in almost every paper. Okay, so input output of four questions, and it is usually number based, not always, but most of the times it is number based input output. So that is present. Then you have fact statement based questions, syllogisms, logical Venn diagrams, order ranking, number puzzle. So these are the kind of questions that you get in NMAT. Okay, so that is about the logical reasoning section. Then we'll talk about the quant section. Out of the 36 questions here, you have data interpretation, 2 to 3 sets. These are graph based. Okay, and you get 2 to 2 sets, 2 to 3 sets, 4 questions each. So either you will have 8 questions on DI or 12 questions on DI. Now there is data sufficiency. You have 4 to 5 questions of data sufficiency. Okay, which is again as an essential part of NMAT. You will get questions on data sufficiency in the paper. Then you have there is no geometry. One interesting thing is no geometry in NMAT. Okay, so you have questions spread across arithmetic, modern maths, algebra, numbers. In modern maths, you get around 5 to 6 questions. So in case you have not studied it for CAT, you think कि CAT में नहीं आती है ज़्यादा हमने नहीं पढ़नी है, please cover this for NMAT, because you will definitely get 5 to 6 questions, or maybe 3 to 4 at least, from modern maths. And if you skip those questions, you are gone. Okay, so it is very important to clear sectional cutoff. So do not ignore this topic. Okay, in algebra, you have questions like logarithms, right? Quadratic equations, functions, etc. So all these things are covered in algebra. Okay, and in numbers, you have HCF, LCM, last digit, and few other questions. Now, this was the cutoff of NMAT. So you must also understand that how difficult it is, what is the desired score to get calls from different colleges. So NMS Mumbai, which is the best college through NMAT, the cutoff was 234 out of 360. Okay, and in LS, the cutoff is high. In Quant and LR, it was just 71. So you have to maintain the sectional cutoffs also and overall cutoff also. There are a lot of students who clear the overall cutoff but fail to clear the sectional cutoffs. So you need to have a balanced score in order to clear all cutoffs. Okay, so the sectional should also be clear, and total, though obviously you need to clear. Okay, and other colleges like in Bangalore, the cutoff was 222. Navi Mumbai 222. Hyderabad and Indore 206. Okay, so like with the cutoffs, you can gauge the level of the program. So this is the best program, MBA here. Okay, and then MBA in HR is also very good from NMMS Mumbai. Analytics comes second, then you have digital transformation, and similarly Bangalore and Navi Mumbai are the second best NMIMS institute, followed by Hyderabad and Indore. Okay, so these were the cutoffs. Now cutoffs always remain in the same range. Sometimes it is 235, 233, 232. So they keep varying between 230s, like early 230s to 240s. So it is within this range only. Score is similar. LS, the cutoff is high because people are able to score more in that section compared to Quant and LR. So Quant and LR cutoffs are a bit lower, okay, as compared to LS cutoffs. So if we talk about LS cutoff, it is always 75 plus. QS is around 70s, early 70s. In 2022, it was 69 also. Otherwise, it is on the similar side, and it is also 70 plus. So, I mean, the cutoffs keep varying every year, but not much. It won't be like कि एक साल cut off 76 है तो दूसरे साल 64 चल जाएगी. No. Okay, it will be a slight variation of 1 or 2 marks. Overall, also it keeps varying, like it might be 232, 235, anything. Okay, but not much fluctuation. Now, you must understand how NMAT is different from other examinations. Okay, what is so special about it? So, as I already told you that it is conducted in multiple slots, like from October to December. You can choose the slot before taking the examination. It is the only Indian MBA examination with adaptive marking. Okay, so I will create a special video on adaptive marking, how it works. Adaptive marking is basically like if you start with a question, they give you a random level. If you answer the question correctly, you will get difficult questions. If you answer it wrong, you will get easy questions. ठीक है, तो अगर आपने correct किया, so that means you will get difficult questions. And if you answered it incorrectly, you will get easier questions. Okay, and if you keep answering difficult questions, your score will keep going higher and higher. Okay, so you need to, the thing is, you need to maintain accuracy in the beginning. At start, you have to maintain the accuracy to get a decent score. Okay, the examination date can be rescheduled, but of course with payment. Okay, not free, so you can pay and reschedule the examination. So they make a lot of money, right? Their fees is already high. Then the form you fill, you can take retake, you can take 3 attempts. Okay, so they give you everything and charge for everything. So 3 attempts are allowed, and as I told you, NMMS accepts only the first one. Order of sections can be chosen by the test taker. Before the test, you can choose that. You cannot revisit a question in the paper. That is again very important thing to do. But yes, when you practice mocks and all, you have this facility. There is no negative marking, and the difficulty level is moderate, right? It is not very extreme like CAT ZAT. Okay, it is going to be on the moderate side. Quant can be lengthy. Okay, and reasoning is full of critical reasoning. So those are the features of NMAT. Now, in case you are preparing for NMAT and SNAP also, so because these are the two exams which people generally take together, and like if you think that CAT is beyond your league, okay, you are not uh, targeting CAT but focusing on NMAT. So we have a special course for NMAT and SNAP. So it will be a course for combined, both these examinations combined. A lot of students appear on these exams combined. Okay, so we are starting this from 25th of May. So initially we will have classes on the weekends, and then we will have classes on weekdays. Okay, and it is starting on 25th of May. So it will have 150 plus hours of live classes. There will be some recorded concepts. You will be given practice sheets with every topic. Okay, so let's say we studied prepositions, we will give you a practice sheet to solve. Okay, similarly, let's say if we did simple interest today or statement of assumption, you will get a practice sheet along with every class. There's a doubt resolution group for enrolled students wherein we personally resolve your doubts. There are exam specific topics. As I told you that this examination is different from CAT. Okay, so we will have those specific topics covered, right? What are tested in NMAT or SNAP, okay, which are not asked elsewhere. Like for example, preposition based fill in the blanks. It is not asked in any other examination. That we will cover in this course. Input output, very important for NMAT. We will be covering those. So we will cover all the examination specific topics in this. We will be providing 10 NMAT mocks on the latest pattern and 20 SNAP mocks. Okay, so the course price is 10,000 and it is valid till January 31. So what happens is NMAT ends in December, SNAP also ends in December. NMAT sometimes opens an extra window in January, but it is accepted by only some of the institutes. Okay, so if someone wishes to appear for the same and prepare for it, okay, so you can watch those classes till then. Okay, so that is about the course. We will start this weekend. Next Saturday we will start. So the course price is 10,000, and like till 31st May we are offering a discount of 20%. So you can use code summer to get the 20% discount. And the link of this is given in the video. Link is given in the description of this video. You can enroll using that link. Okay, so we will be coming up with more videos on NMAT, how to prepare for the examination, and what are the right resources to use. So keep an eye on the same. So in case you are thinking of starting the NMAT preparation and wish to enroll for our classes, you can do so. And as I said that we are offering discount till 31st of May, so you can try to enroll by that time. So thanks for watching this video. I hope if you are preparing for NMAT, this video must have been a helpful resource for you.